Welcome back everybody to this joinDOTA League Season 2, game number 2 between Insidious Idol and Zephyr Dota. Well, game number 1, it was kind of one-sided. Insidious Idol, from some point onwards, they just rolled over Zephyr. That's the only way I can actually put this. They got the blink on center and well, that looked like the deciding factor. That just gave them a slight edge because Sexy Bamboo on the Brewmaster got his a little bit later, so they weren't able to hit their strike. But in game number 2, they will definitely try to come back. And well, the draft, the bans, they start out rather similarly. Zephyr ban out the Batrider, but Insidious Idol, they do take out the Doombringer. So will the next bans be the same as well? I think Lycan was taken out by Insidious Idol last time. Zephyr might be the one spanning it out this time though, because the Dire Lycan is just a little bit stronger due to you having better access to the Roche Pit. And well, Zephyr, they do go for the Invoker ban now. And Insidious Idol, are they actually planning out to ban the Lycan, or do they even think of like a straight up Brewmaster ban or banning out the Mirana for example? But they ban out a Naga Siren instead. And well, Zephyr, they play it every now and then, I guess. They don't play it that much. And now, the first pick coming out for them. Will they go for the Mirana as Insidious Idol did in the first game? I mean, that hero is just so good. Plus, it does not give away anything about your current lineup or the draft you are going for. So it keeps it hidden, keeps the enemy guessing, so they can't counter the draft as effectively, of course. And that's exactly what Insidious Idol did in game number 1. Usually, the Mirana is of course in a carry or at least a farming kind of role, but this time they just went for the support Mirana. It worked out pretty well for them. And Zephyr, do they go down the same road? Or do they mix it up? I guess they do not. Insidious Idol now, seeing the Mirana, how do they respond? Do they as well pick up the Shadow Demon for themselves? Or do they just completely ignore this altogether? Darkseer Sand I would love to see some Sand to be honest. And I wouldn't mind a Shadow Demon Sand pickup. The Shadow Demon does make up for the one weakness, but I guess the Lycan is the pick for them with the Tree and Protector on top of that. Well, not only do they want to push down Zephyr's towers, they want to keep their own towers alive. And I even think the Tree and Protector pick might have been a bit of a block pick, so that Zephyr could not pick it up. But Zephyr, they actually did not seem to hesitate at all with the Timbersaw pick now. They were like, okay, Lycan, Treant, were they expecting the Lycan to get picked up by Insidious Idol? And if so, I mean the Tree and Protector on top of that, it's even better for the Timbersaw. Because his Whirling Death, it reduces your primary stat, which in the case of it being strength, it reduces your health pool as well. So there's already 2 strength heroes on the side of Insidious Idol. Timbersaw is really good for counter pushing as well with the Chakram. Just send it out and it will just take care of the creeps immediately. Of course it will draw creep aggro to you, 1 bonus. Plus if there are summon units like Necrobooks and the Wolves, I mean, yeah, they don't destroy them immediately, but with like 1 extra hero for the counter push, it might be enough. As Zephyr, they have banned out the Shadow Shaman and the Shadow Demon. Shadow Shaman for kind of obvious reasons. One of the strongest pushing supports. Just once he hits level 6, the Mass Serpent wards come out and completely wreck you. And you see this idol now, well, they took out the Viper this time. And I guess the Viper is pretty nice against Lycan as long as he's not shapeshifted, of course. And Nature's Prophet banned out by Insidious Idol themselves. I have to say I am slightly just weirded out by that ban, I guess. But Puck is the pick for them. And all the Puck can go mid lane or the off lane, however they want to run it. But I mean, Nature's Prophet would have fit their push really good. But I guess they don't want to put all their eggs in the push basket. So with the Puck being picked up, it's pretty nice against the Mirana. Gets the silence, of course, maybe so that the Mirana can't even leap out. Or the Dream Coil to hold him in place, or if he goes for the leap anyway, she'll take damage and get stunned. And the same with the Timbersaw, just silence him up so he can Timber Chain away, Or with the Dream Coil, if he does, he's gonna get stunned up, just like the Mirana if she leaves. So not that bad of a pick at all. She just has to be careful, the Puck, that she, I'm not even know, it, I guess, is the correct term for it, does not get taken out. The Zephyr, they go for the Darkseer now, and by the looks of it, it's gonna be a Timbersaw mid lane. I think Blitz, I might have seen him play it before. Timbersaw mid lane is something that people do run every now and then, at least especially against melee heroes. But the Darkseer now, the Darkseer with the Ion Shell already is really good to get rid of the living armor stacks. And of course just the team fight coming out from Zephyr, already with the Timbersaw and the Darkseer, it's pretty damn strong. As Insidious Idol, they go for the Brewmaster. We might see a Brew versus Timbersaw mid lane now. Or Brew can be the offlaner for Insidious Idol as well, as the Puck will take up the mid lane, or they can just switch it up a little bit. I guess it depends on how Zephyr want to lane it themselves. And Puck versus Timbersaw might be slightly a better matchup than Brewmaster versus Timbersaw. But then again, I guess it does not matter all that much. As Jakiro, the pickup for Zephyr, so they're really going for the wombo with the Darkseer. Just Jakiro, lay down the Ice Bath, even if it doesn't hit itself. The Vacuum can drag everybody into it. Chakram on top with the Timbersaw. Maybe the Whirling Death. Timber Chain through Mirana just with the Starstorm on top of that. I'm just looking for the last hero now for Zephyr. What's it actually gonna be? So far, well, Mirana farming, maybe. Jakiro safe lane. Timbersaw mid lane. Darkseer off lane. +1 now to be picked up. But what is the +1 gonna be? I wouldn't mind seeing an Axe starting up in the jungle. It would be greedy, yes, and it wouldn't give them too much late game. But it's not to say I wouldn't like it. A Gyrocopter could be possible if they want to run the Mirana support. Gyrocopter works well with the Darkseer. Just call down and you vacuum everybody into it, especially if there's a Jakiro Ice Path and a Chakram by the Timbersaw on top of that. But now the last ban's Wraith King by Insidious Idol, whereas Disruptor was the ban for Zephyr, and well, the Disruptor support could have been pretty damn awesome for themselves. But the Skywrath Mage now for Insidious Idol, getting the slow from far away with the concussive shot. Of course the silence, that's really strong, and I'm actually quite personally interested what his skill build is gonna be. Sometimes Skywrath Mage just max out the Arcane Bolt for the lower cooldown, the slightly higher intelligence multiplier, just to spam that out and try to deal damage like that. But against certain lineups and some Skywrath Mages, or some players, do like to run just skill up the silence before and the concussion shot and just leave the Arcane Bolt at actually 1 only. So we will see soon enough. Definitely the silence will help against the Timbersaw greatly, as even against the Darkseer. Well, the silences overall are just such nice abilities, to be honest, and they have 2 of them now. Puck, of course, having the AoE silence with the Waning Rift, followed by the Ancient Seal of the Skywrath Mage. Now Zephyr, their last pick, and what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be massive teamfight wombo combo? I don't even know what they could go for that could strengthen their lineup too much, and they just go for a support. They pick up the Bane now. It doesn't, well, it sets up the arrow perfectly. Just nightmare the target up, go for the arrow, and be happy with it. And just a question for me now, of course, is are they going aggressive tri-lane with this? It is one of the best ways to actually shut down a Lycan, just aggressive tri-lane. Jakiro and Bane, yeah, they don't have the best right click distance, I guess is the right way to put it. But Insidious Idol, man, both teams have decent team fight. Insidious Idol with the Puck, of course, Treant Protector, Overgrowth, with Dream Coil being there by Puck, and then the Mystic Flare on top by the Skywrath. And I mean, I think it will come down to who gets the jump on them. If the Brewmaster gets the early blink there like he did last time around on, the player like he did last time around on the Centaur, they might get the jumps, just blink in, Thunderclap, proper Primal Split, and the Primal Split will play a huge part in these fights, because you cannot get locked down. But on the other hand, if Eosin on the Bane gets a Fiend's Grip, which won't get interrupted, I mean, they have a decent amount of stuff to interrupt it with. like Waning Rift or Dream Coil from the puck, Overgrowth from the Treant Protector, Ancient Seal, the Silence from Skywrath Mage. But maybe actually they could even interrupt Eosin's Fiend's Grip with just putting a Mystic Flare on top of him. So Eosin would have to face a decision whether to die under the Mystic Flare, but just channel as long as he can with the Fiend's Grip, or just move out of it. But to introduce the lineups fast, starting with Insidious Idol, because they of course have picked up all of their heroes. Shagasaurus up on the Brewmaster, leaving Chew to play the Lycan with Waddle Waddle, playing the Skywrath Mage. Thread up on the big Treant Protector with Ysera on the puck, and looks like, I'm not too sure if that's the tail you can get. I guess it is! Inscribed Merry Wanderer Sprush. So he's already using the items coming out from, of course, the Compendium treasure box. But for Zephyr, Eosin, he's playing the Bane, Purge to play the support Jakiro, leaving Corey to carry their team on the Mirana, with the last two being Blitz on the Timbersaw, and oh, let me remember, Darkshare played by Sexy Bambo. At least that should be what lanes they are going for. And well, Zephyr, hopefully there's no big issues for them, just players AFKing, just going for something small to eat. Sexy Bambo picks up his Darkshare, so was correct in that decision. And whoa, I'm not too sure if well, okay, I've seen this set after all. The shield, maybe not. Maybe I just haven't paid attention, but he looks ready for battle. He's armored up way more than usual, at least. Maybe not more, but his armor looks a little bit more solid. Now, again, both teams start off with a smoke. Oh man, this courier looks awesome. You look awesome, oh my god. And this is Zephyr courier. Aww. Man, I love couriers. Best cosmetics in game. They're the only cosmetics I care about, to be honest. Because, well, if I get to play on the rare occasions when I'm not casting, then I'm supporting. But to look over the lanes fast, looks like Insidious Idol, they are going for a defensive tri-lane, and surprisingly, Zephyr, they're not going to contest the Lycan, so they're going to let him farm up quite easily. They do spot out Shagasaurus, and are they going to swap up their lanes now? Is either side trying to swap up the lanes? This Observer World, of course, spots out Purge now. Don't think they saw this getting popped. Do they have sentries even? Yeah, oh, well, they don't. Eosin has enough gold if he really needs to pick them up, but I think he wants to save for the fast boots, just to get close for the Nightmare straight up, to set up those kills. But oh, Shred fighting with Sexy Bambo, the right clicks from the Treant Protector, they're too strong, and Sexy Bambo, he does not want to skill up the Surge, but I think he may have to. Nice juke so far. Will they get the concussive shot, the vision? Nope, Waddle Waddle not even going for it, so Shred just has to use his lead sheet, loses some mana from it, whereas Sexy Bambo eats through a couple of his tangos. And not too bad of a trade as Sexy Bambo places down an Observer Ward for himself, just to spot out the movements of the supports of Insidious Idol, and really nice placement as well, gives you actually a lot of vision, and there's no sentries on Insidious Idol as well. So both supports are playing just conservative with their gold, not going straight up for the sentries like we usually see. Actually, is there even a smoke? Well, there's a smoke at least on the Treant Protector, so they do put that on cooldown in the shop. But now Shagasaurus, a nice sentry ward by him. I guess I was wrong. Shagasaurus, he was the one holding the sentries instead. And Waddle Waddle trying to man-fight Sexy Bambo. Bambo activates his Ion Shell. He's going for the kill. Skywrath Mage. Can Sexy Bambo do what he does occasionally? Nope. Waddle Waddle with the buff to the movement speed of Skywrath Mage early on. It's a bit too much, but man, how great would that have been if he had gotten the first blood. But bottom lane, Shagasaurus, he's nightmared up. The nightmare ends before the arrow catches them. Oh man, nice try by them. But Corey, he was just a little bit too far away with the creep wave, trying to farm that up. And even the 4-second duration of the nightmare was not enough to set up the arrow. So that's a first blood attempt gone wrong. And now Shagasaurus can feel a little bit safer, although Eosin, he wants to go again. He hasn't mana enough for another Nightmare. The creep wave comes in though. And I guess without Purge being there, they don't even want to try really. But mid lane Blitz, he's taking a lot of harassment so far. Has 1 point in reactive armor, but Ysera starting up with the Null Talisman, getting some early right click. I mean, it's a pretty nice base damage hero, the puck, to begin with anyway, so the Null Talisman just helps out even more. And well, Blitz, he has his bottle now, so he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be bottle crowing as well. So he should be able to just farm up quite nicely as Chu. He has, of course, the Quelling Blade. Sometimes Lycans go for it regardless, but this time I think it's a really nice item pickup. You definitely won't miss as many last hits, especially under the tower. And the creep wave is going to be under the tower a lot if you just Ion Shell up the creep wave like a Darkseer usually does. But not only that, you can also kill off the Ion Shell creep a lot faster with the Quelling Blade. And now Sexy Momo is actually level 3 compared to Shagasaurus. Well, he's actually level 3 as well, so both offlaners doing as well as the counterpart for them. But now Sexy Momo, he gets silence. He of course has the surge, so whatever, it was just an arcane bolt, my bad. Didn't even mean the silence, I thought the concussive shot, but it's not even skilled up yet, so just mistook the animation of the arcane bolt and the concussive shot. Guess the Darkseer is just so slow. Oh, he searches himself up, go for the Ion Shell, but will he pay with his price now? He gets the arcane bolt, a few more right click for Chu, he gets blocked by his own wolves, the TPS is coming in, Eosin gets the Nightmare onto Chu as well, the wolves are there, Sexy Membo, Ion Shell, will he pin off the silence onto Sexy Membo, Darkseer? He can maybe escape one more arcane bolt, they don't get it, and Shred now on the run from Eosin, who will get the first blood pain? He will be the one to draw it, oh man. Those exchanges, just look at Sexy Membo's life. He has a bottle now coming in, so he will be fine. Oh man, clutch plays and Zephyr. Getting the first blood is so crucial for them, and of course, Sexy Mambo not dying there, and Yosin getting some nice levels from it as well, so he's suddenly level 3. Purge is level 2, although he's been pulling as well. But Shagasaurus, it's not like he's starving for levels that bad. He's about to hit level 4 rather soon. Now, another siege creep. Oh, Sexy Mambo, your punch is not strong enough. The Darkseer punch, usually it gets the kill, 71 damage, but he did miss on the catapult, so some gold, I can't say wasted, but opportunity missed. As Red was trying to scout out the rune now, they're gonna scout it out bottom lane instead. Shagasaurus even coming in just to make sure that the puck actually does grab it, and now Sexy Mambo. Red coming in, but they can't do too much to Darkseer as long as he has the surge up, and well, he's going man mode against Red at the moment. Even if Shaw comes in, not sure, what am I saying? It won't matter too much because he will always have the surge. They need the silence and Waddle. He wants to come in from the side, but the lane is so pushed out so that if they want to go for Sexy Mambo, not only do they have to get the silence before the surge, they still have to dive the tower, I think. Now, Corey. Oh, 1.4k gold in the bank. Looks like he's rushing a hand of Midas on the Mirana at the moment. Well, with the Midas can maybe transition into the late game a little bit better. But is it a bit too greedy maybe against the pushing lineup that they like and offers? I guess we will find out, but if you get it early enough, it's not too big of a deal. But Eosin now, oh, he wants to go for Brewmaster. I think they had vision on him for a second, but the smoke is there by Waddle and Ysera. Ysera has the regeneration rune, pops it as well. There's no wards for Zephyr to spot it out, and even if there were, they were under the effects of smoke. But I think Bane might be the sacrificial lamb here. Yep, they blink him out as well. They're gonna go for the kill. Silence is there, Thunderclap to slow him down. Arcane Bolt, and Ysera doesn't even need to pop anything. They actually might go for Corey now as well. It's gonna be a huge kill if they do get it. But by the looks of it, they're just gonna back off. Ysera doesn't want to waste too much time being off the mid lane and leaving Blitz to free farm. And now Blitz, well, he's level 6. He should be able to escape with the level 2 Timber Chain, whatever the circumstances, more or less. But oh, well, he gets the silence. Ysera doesn't pop his Dream Coil, of course, and well, oh, the haste rune, who gets the chase? Waddle, boxing up Blitz, just zoning him out. Ysera, nice rune control provided by the supports and well, all the heroes, all the players on Insidious side. Oh, Purge taking a lot of damage. Shagasaurus is coming for the kill. One more right click. It's gonna be enough. Oh man, those offlane plays by both teams. Shagasaurus is just gone balls deep. He might lose his life, but Ysera comes in. Dream Coil. Illusion Orb connects as well. Corey, he's gonna go down the silence. One more right click in Ysera. Ho goes for the big place, the nightmare. A little bit too late by Yaosin, and now Shagasaurus takes it off. He wants Ysera to go more aggressive. The living armor is there. But they have Purge TPing in Shagasaurus. Another Thunderclap. Illusion Orb. Silence maybe Ysera. Doesn't have enough mana. It's on cooldown. It won't matter. Yaosin goes down, but Shagasaurus, he's dropping low as well. He has the face boots. Oh, can he wait this out? Can he juke? Brewmaster, how skilled are you? He's running away. He might be able to escape. Mirana, leap, arrow will miss. And oh, the leap goes out. Never the Starstorm. It's going to be enough. There's the primal split though. He got enough mana for it. Silence coming out on Corey. Arcane Bolt. Oh my god, that's 2 deaths now. He went for face boots even. They throw up Purge in the air. They actually bring him out down straight away. Boulder Toss, Fire Panda. Does he have enough mana? No, he doesn't. He needs the crit. He just backing off. Just playing it safe. Doesn't want to go greedy for only a support. Oh god. Just 5 and 1 for Insidious Idol. I mean, this was looking decent for Zephyr as they drew the first blood, but after that, it's just been collapsing. Oh man. Now mid lane Blitz. At least he's farming up, so he is the saving grace for them come mid game Zephyr. They need Blitz to just move through heroes with his spells maxed out when he gets those levels. So far he's about to hit level 8, so not doing that bad, but Skywrath Mage, he's level 4. The supports are severely under leveled on Insidious Idol, as well as on the side of Zephyr. On the side of Zephyr they're doing a little bit better, but not substantially. As Chu has his Vladimir's offering finished, going for the power threads now. And Sexy Bumbo working towards a mech. Is actually pretty close to it, only 700 gold or so away, but oh, there's a Dream Coil up onto 3 heroes, Corey silenced up as well, he's going down. Yaosin, can they get the kill? They killed off Skywrath Mage, but now Bane, a few more right clicks by Ysera might get the kill. Oh, he Night Smash himself, he gets the deny, but Blitz, will he be as lucky? The Timber Chain, oh, it was off target, the Thunderclap to get the slow, the crit from Shagasaurus, Shred goes in with the slow of the leech hit. Oh man. Oh god. 8 to 2, they kill off only 1 support, they get virtually nothing in return, and Chu, he had to shapeshift and make his way out as they man-fought Sexy Bambo. Sexy Bambo actually was coming out slightly ahead with the help of the Ion Shell. But looking at the net worth, it is the Lycan show at the moment as Bane. Well, he kills off Chu in the end, he just comes in and gets the Brain Sap. So nice rotations by him, making the Lycan pay a little bit, and stopping the Lycan from farming. Actually, net worth wise, Sexy Bambo and Blitz, they're not that far off Ysera and Chu. So it's not the end of the world for them. Looking at the graphs, it used to be like 1.2k in the favor of Zephyr, now 800 or so in the favor of Insidious Idol as far as gold is concerned. XP around 700 for Insidious Idol, so 10 minutes in, anybody's game of course, and maybe Insidious Idol have a little bit more momentum going their way. As Treant Protector goes down top lane, with Sexy Bambo and Yaosin coming in as well, using the Fiend script for that. Should not be looking at graphs, looking at the minimap instead. Mid lane Timbersaw just harasses the enemy with his Chakram and Ysera. He didn't go for the Blink Dagger Rush, he wanted to tank up a little bit with the power threads before. So he's halfway through it. He finds another haste rune though. Can they go for Sexy Bambo with this? Do they even know that Sexy Bambo is farming up their own jungle? As Corey bottom lane might be in trouble, Shagasaurus has the primal split. Skywrath Mage coming in, there's the concussive shot, the silence as well, but the leap was there. Arcane Bolt, Shagasaurus, Thunderclap, 1 right click, oh man. That damage, Mirana, he just doesn't have any HP to himself, and now top lane, the Dream Coil was there on Sexy Bambo, the silence as well, and he goes down as well. Even the shapeshift coming out by the Lycan just to secure this kill. And, well, this tier 1 tower, it might go down because of this. And the courier, it's not getting microed, it's still there. I think Sexy Bambo plans to maybe TP there. Nope. Finally bringing it back. He's dead for 20 more seconds, so no point for the courier to just lie around the top lane where maybe it can get picked off. And Chu, he is going aggressive on the tower. Whether he can actually bring it down, it's questionable. They still have the glyph and they can easily TP in and actually pop the glyph straight away, but no TP is coming out yet. So maybe they're just buying time. Oh no, the TP is there by Sexy Bambo, and I think it will be enough. He has the mech now as well, and the Lycan can kill him off solo, but oh, Shagasaurus. Of course, with the Primal Split, there's the silence coming out, but a nice Ice Path by Purge, stopping the aggression from Shagasaurus as he backs off. Doesn't want to get arrowed, doesn't want to dive this anymore. And they will get out safely. Thread is close by as well. No value points in Nature Skies though. And Shagasaurus, he's not rushing the Blink Dagger either. He's leaving the initiation to Puck once he gets his Blink Dagger, and he's only 150 gold off of it. Oh man, he's so close, but Shagasaurus is going more towards a utility carry kind of Brewmaster. Face Boots, going for drums next, and maybe then pick up the Blink Dagger, if even then, man. They might need a little bit more right click come late game on top of the Lycan, so why the hell not, I guess. Plus of course drums gives you a little bit of extra mana pool as well. And the fact how Brewmaster has skilled himself, not taking a single point in Drunken Haze, that's how or what they think of the Mirana, because Mirana doesn't do all that much right click damage early on. And Blitz now with the Invis Rune wants to scout out Ysera, maybe try to burst him down. But no, he's going to just look for others, maybe try to find a stack in the jungle, but he won't be as lucky because Insidious Idol, either they haven't stacked or they've already farmed it up, and oh, we might see a smoke. And yes, that's exactly what they do as well. What will they use it for? Where will they actually rotate? There are 3 Zephyr heroes on the top lane. They want to kill off the Lycan. The wolves though, the Invis wolves, they will scout things out if he micros them correctly. But no, he's using them for farming. But Blitz just backed off. Oh, they will find the Ocean. Not the highest priority kill by any means, but it's a Bane nevertheless. And yep, they spotted out Illusion Orb, Leech it, Silence, and easy kill for them. They just popped the Ancient Shield just in case, but it's only low cooldown, so no biggie for the Skywrath Mage. Now, well, mid lane tower, I think it's gonna take a fall. Sexy Bombo trying to harass the tier 1 top. Ash 2, oh, he's staying there, but Ysera is coming in. He has the Silence, he has the Blink. Will they go for the Darkseer again? Ysera is waiting for the perfect opportunity. There's the Surge already, Dream Coil, it comes out at Sexy Bombo. He uses the mech, he's going for the TP out. Will it be enough? The Silence, the Illusion Orb, the Burst is enough there. Shapeshift, of course, for a few crits, and now Shagasaurus. They didn't get the mid lane. And they do have to back off, but oh, Blitz, he gets Silence, will it be enough? They pop the drums, Leech it is there, Thunderclap to follow, Primal Split, oh, the Overgrowth to keep it in place for even longer, and the Boulder Toss to follow that. Just perfect chaining of their abilities, of their stuns. I mean, first the Silence, then the Overgrowth to keep him locked for that 1 second before the Timber Chain, and then the Boulder Toss was already coming out from the Earth Panda. Just beautiful plays by Insidious Idol, 13-4 the kill score, 40 minutes in. And if the graphs were kind of even before, it's now standing 3,500 in favor of Insidious Idol. Make it even more now. Oh, but the Fiend's Grip onto Chew. Lycan can't actually get the kill. It doesn't have enough mana for the Shapeshift. It's on cooldown anyway, but Yosin, oh, he didn't get the Nightmare follow-up. Oh man, that's just a Fiend's Grip used now. And well, Chew, he's like, hey, score. Necro level 1 for me. I didn't even die. I got the tower. Tier 1 tower mid lane was destroyed as well. Didn't get denied. So 2 towers, 2k or so extra gold for Insidious Idols, and well, XP 5,000 also in their favor. And now Shagasaurus, if he wants to blink, he will have it in 120 gold only. And well, Purge, he's level 6 now, level 3 Ice Path, level 2 in Liquid Fire, but 15 minutes in being level 6, it's not all that great. They want to go top lane, they see Sexy Bombo, they get the Silence as well, he's getting bursted down, the mech comes out, the Mystic Flare completely off target, a nice Nightmare defensively by Eosin, they're trying to turn it around, the Vacuum onto 4, the wall as well, oh my god, that was the fight they were looking for. Ysera, a few more right clicks, he's still alive, but the Ice Path, Zephyr, or Purge rather, he gets the kill, so it's a 2-for-1 in the end. Timber saw Blitz, he wants to go for more, Timber chasing, but he gets Silence, he gets slowed, oh my god, he's going down. There's the Macro Pyre for Purge, he catches Waddle with the Ice Path, but they're slowed down now. Chew, he shapeshift ends, but they're gonna chase down Purge, the arrow, oh, it's off target, the brains up by Yosin as well. And now Purge, he's just diverting the attention from, oh, the Ice Path off target, and 1 right click, doesn't even need the crit for it to get the kill. So in the end, I guess it was a 3-for-3 or 2-for-3, but oh, Yosin, no, the Nightmare was there, so Yosin, he's gonna get the TP out. No problem for him, Shred, just a Nightmare on him. This is not looking pretty for Insidious Idols. Or rather for Zephyr, what am I saying, man, Insidious Idols. This is looking good for them. Especially as now there's a blink on Shagasaurus, on the Brewmaster. He has his primal split, it's level 2 as well, 17-second duration. Sexy Bambo, are they gonna go down? They need a silence though. They need to make sure that there's no surge, although they have the overgrowth. They're going, oh, with another vacuum. There's the Thunderclap Blitz, but he bursts down like the arrow to fly. It's actually off target. And Sexy Bambo, he's dropping low, but he has the mech now, and everybody's on the run now. Insidious Idols. Oh, Zephyr, I think they're gonna win this fight, and they're gonna win this just hands down. If they're gonna get the Earth Panda now as well. But the Earth Panda, where the hell actually is it? Isera, he's defending the Shagasaurus. Oh, they're going for the silence. They're going to burst down Sexy Bambo. A few more right clicks. The surge, it's on cooldown. And they do get the kill with the last right click being a crit for Shagasaurus as well. So they do kill off Sexy Bambo, but they did lose 3 in return. So Zephyr, they just showed us how strong their team fight is. I mean, vacuum into Chakram with the Whirling Death and the Timber Chain from Blitz. That was just way too much. At least Lycan, he has his level 2 Necrobook, but they're getting stopped in their momentum a little bit. Oh, Isera, he goes in. There's the Dream Call onto 2. The Waning Rift actually didn't connect as well. And now, Waddle, he slowed down. Chakram is there as well. Blitz, he's completely out of mana. Arcane Boots, he has enough for 1 Timber Chain. And well, Yosin, he's gonna go down to the Necrobook, to the Wolves. Blink, Thunderclap, Purge. He's gonna fall as well. Slow down, Isera. Oh, the Moonlight Shadow, they don't have detection. The Necro is only level 2. Oh man, Moonlight Shadow for the win, and Purge. They don't have vision of him, so he's probably safe now. Just TP's out. Oh man, that was clutch Moonlight Shadow there. And looking at the graphs, maybe they updated after the last fights. I guess Zephyr pulled it back a little bit from like 7,500 to 5,000 in gold. But now once again it's going in Insidious Idol's favor because they're just farming more efficiently, and of course they do counter with a few kills. Well, XP actually dropped down by 2,000 or so, but it's climbing back towards the 5k mark. And now, oh, there's a gem on Isera. It's being brought out by the courier. I really love the gems, especially early on, just to get the map control and get even farther ahead. And not only that, they also need it against the Moonlight Shadow, and of course clearing out vision around the Roche pit, because it's 18 minutes in, you have a Lycan who is level 12, you can easily go for the Roche. Well, Shagasaurus up to another 2k gold, man. This Brewmaster, he's so stacked. He has so much farm. And oh, they see Purge. The Wolf, it's completed. He's body blocking him as well, but they gave up on that kill. They want to get the tier 1 instead. And they can get it quite easily, I think. If Zephyr want to contest this, they need the perfect vacuum wall, maybe on top of the ice path. Oh, they go in. There's the silence on Cory and well. Oh, a nice defensive nightmare. Actually, is he gonna stay alive? No, he's not. The Dream Coil used just in case. And there's the Mystic Flare once again off target. Eosin actually barely on the edge of that. And now there's the Primal Split. And does Zephyr want to continue? Blitz does come in, so does look like they think they have a chance. The Chakram to actually. Oh man, those Panda Brawlings, they die fast. And Earth Panda, they only want to stay alive. I think he's gonna get the blink out anyway, so he will be safe. And Sexy Bambo, is he gonna chase? No surge yet. Oh, the ice path. Just a little bit off. Just beautiful timing. A little bit off though, still by Purge. Nice idea. Couldn't quite handle it. And well, Insidious Idol, they get 1 kill out of it. But in the meantime, Chu, well, he got the Roche. So it's definitely worth it. And is that level 3 Necrobook? Yes, it is. So even without the gem, they will have vision if the Necro is popped. And Sexy Bambo, he's so low on mana. Even if there's a fight now, he can't actually properly use his combination. That's a huge problem from them. They used Arcane Boots on Eosin, but Sexy Bambo still. I mean, Wall, it's already 200 mana, only 1 charge on the Magic Wand. Is there going to be a smoke from Insidious Idol, or they're just patiently waiting for Insidious Idol, or rather for Zephyr to come in? But they do smoke up, so they're going aggressive. As, well, I thought they might not, but Blitz, oh, he's so low on mana as well. Can they get the silence? Waddle, he was leading the charge. Of course, they need to get that silence off if they want to do anything in Shred now. Oh, they're gonna get at least 1 Sexy Bambo. There's the silence, Thunderclap, and well, just burst it down. He uses the mech, but little does it help him as Blitz. At least he will be able to survive, but with the Darkseer dead now, Insidious Idol can easily take this tier 2 tower mid lane. Maybe even try to pressure tier 3s. Or are they rotating tier 2 top? I'm not even too sure. Maybe they were like, oh, we might kill off Blitz, but no. Let's not waste time. Let's get what's right in front of our noses. Tier 2 here. Maybe even get tier 2 on top lane, but never mind. As Isera TP is in to defend bottom lane. Blitz finishes up his Bloodstone, 21 minutes in. Not the fastest, but not the slowest either. The arrow. Oh, a nice ice path onto 2 his arrow. Takes some damage. He has the Dream Coil still. Uses it. Catches 2 Purge. He's going for the TP out. And oh, it's going to be successful as well. And Corey, he's just going to do the exact same thing. So they are abandoning their tier 1 tower. But it's only tier 1. But mid lane. Oh man, Chu is already down the 1 Rex. But the Phoenix Grip goes out. Ice Path is off target. But they need a little bit more. The Shapeshift already is activated. So he's going to escape unless there's a nice arrow. Arrow? No, dodged by Chu. Had vision with the Necrobook and just gonna run his way out of there with the Shapeshift. He had the Aegis as well, of course, but well, that's still range Rex down. Tier 3 as well. A lot of gold, a lot of map control once again going for the dire side. This is just way too crazy, man. You can't leave the Lycan unattended like that. They thought like, okay, it's not gonna be bad. It's Lycan mid lane solo, but Necrobook, Shapeshift. And of course level 4 Feral Impulse just making the difference now. Zephyr, they're going for a push on their own. They have level 3 Liquid Fire to slow down the attack speed of the tower as well as just do some damage over time to it. But it's going to be a tower trade, so it's a tier 2 for tier 1. I mean, Insidious, they're going to take this anytime, any day, and Waddle Waddle. He has 2.9k gold. Chu sitting on 3.3. Oh, there's a silence on Blitz. They're not going to follow up, and the silence only has an 11-second cooldown, but oh, the Aghanim Scepter on Shagasaurus now. Blink Dagger on Thread, on the Treant Protector. Zephyr, how can they possibly fight with all the ultimates up on Insidious Idol? The Age is still up for another 3 minutes, and Chu, he's just looking for the split push. And he's going in, he pops the Howl as well. Melee barracks dropping so damn low. There's the Ice Path, though, Starstorm as well. But bottom lane, Sky Mage, they get 1 kill. The Mystic Flare was there. The Ember, so he's going to respawn soon thanks to the Blast But the Ocean, he's going down in the meantime. And can they get a few more kills? That's Melee Rex in the mid lane. They're going for the tier 3 bottom lane now. And well, I think this might be GG. 23 minutes in Insidious Idol. Their push is just way too damn strong. But Sexy Mamo, he has to blink now. Oh, yes, sir. He blinked in. He's going to get the Ethereal Chaunt out. So he will be fine. And Insidious Idol, they back off for the time being. They don't want to risk this as the Darkshire, as everybody is up at Darkshire. He blinks, but he gets silence. Can they take him down within the silence duration? Ysera goes in as well. Another silence illusion. Mech by Sexy Memo. He is still alive, but he will go down before he gets a single spell off. And now Shagasaurus is there as well. Blitz, silence, nice Ice Path once again, keeping Chewie in place, but it doesn't matter as well. I think this is gonna be GG. Corey, he just leaps away, but they don't have any damage. Shagasaurus, another silence by Ysera. He's just doing so much. Thunderclap to slow Eosin down. He wanted to try to get the Nightmare. Actually, he got it on himself. He got the deny. But Thread. Oh, Magic Wand to Imba. And take on level 3 straight up on Ysera. Oh my god. That's the second set of accent. Ysera, can you blow somebody up, Corey? Take on level 3 in the face. And well, this is just fountain farming now. And GG will play does get called as Insidious Idols. Just 2-0 Zephyr and in convincing fashion as well. In first game actually was even a little bit more even than this one was. And Zephyr, they went for the wombo combo. But if you don't get the levels, if you don't get to initiate on your terms, and of course, if you're up against a Blink Brewmaster and a Blink Puck, oh man, you just cannot fight on your own terms like we just saw. They had 2 decent team fights, but they were just under leveled by that point already. And well, thank you all so much for actually tuning in and supporting Heflatv, of course, which we cast for. But not only that, for just watching joinDOTA League. And if you're feeling generous, do buy the joinDOTA League Season 2 ticket, because it's an awesome tournament. It gives a lot of opportunities for up and coming teams, specifically to just grow in a competitive environment. So I really love this tournament, I really do. So I do hope you guys support it. And of course, if you liked my casting, be sure to follow us on Twitch, as well as our social media, Facebook and Twitter.com Heflatv, to know when we're going live. We're casting as much as possible. We have like 5 or so main casters, a few co-casters as well here and there. So we cast a lot. But this will be it for me by the time being. Thank you all once again so much. Gratitude for tuning in. And just a few songs before I close off the stream now.